Let's be honest, the idea that you can work your way through college is becoming a thing of the past. With college tuition and fees increasing by 1,200% since 1980, it's no wonder students are having a hard time paying for the price with simply working a summer job. But there are still ways that employment can help. Work, study, a part-time job, becoming a resident assistant, and more are all great strategies that can help you avoid the need for student loans. Be sure to watch all the way to the end to make sure you don't miss out on any advantage to help you pay for college. Let's get started.
Our next category, which is work study. Now you are going to see work study on the FAFSA application, the financial aid package from your university. Basically, work study is like a part-time job that you're guaranteed to be able to get. Now, which part-time job you choose to get is up to you. There are library positions, there are department positions. You could work within any particular extracurricular like the sports or music departments and just see what's out there. There's a lot of work study opportunities, so try to find something that matches your interests. And you do still have to apply for those opportunities. You don't just get assigned a work study. It just means that you can earn up to a certain amount of money through a work study, and that money that you earn through this part-time job at school is going to go towards paying for the school expenses, often tuition. There's going to be a limit for how many hours you're allowed to work at the work study. It might only be 10 hours a week, it might be 4 hours a week, it might be 20 hours a week. It depends on what you're awarded in your financial aid package. But understand that that's kind of the cap. They're saying you can work up to this amount, and they will tell you in the letter, this is how much you can earn by working that amount. So it might be $500 a week or whatever. Just know that you can take that money, apply it to your tuition. It's kind of a guaranteed part-time job while you're in school. So work study is a great way to help pay for school. And again, because it's a job and you're working to earn it, then you don't have to pay it back either. It's essentially like income, but your income has to be spent on college. And the other thing to know about work study, similar to grants, is kind of a first come, first serve, but there are going to be students who are awarded work study hours who don't take it. They just say, I don't need it or I don't want it. Once you actually start the semester and you're working, there may be an opportunity for you to work more hours than your original financial aid package awarded you. So it might have said you could only work 5 hours a week, but then somebody else dropped out, didn't want to do it, so their hours are kind of available for you, so you could work 10 hours a week. But you do have to ask. Go back to the financial aid department and say, hey, I know I was awarded 5 hours of work study, but I'd actually like 10. Is that an option? Is that available? So go talk to them, see if that's an option. Sometimes it is. And don't forget to share this video with your friends so that they don't miss out on any free money either. And that brings us to our last category for paying for college, for this video at least, without debt, without student loans, and that is just a part-time job outside of the school. All right, if work study is not enough, or maybe you're not offered that, you can work outside of the school and have a part-time job. That could be at a restaurant, could be at a grocery store. It could even be a job at the school itself. It's just not considered work study. Part-time jobs are a great way to pay for school, and unlike work study, a part-time job can be applied to anything. When I was in college, one of the things that I did starting my junior year was I started teaching private lessons. I was a music major my freshman year, played the trombone, and so I started teaching private lessons at the local high schools and middle schools around where I was going to school. That turned out to be a great part-time job, earned lots of money doing that, and that paid for all of my living expenses and groceries and everything because I lived off campus my junior and my senior year. Also, living off campus was able to bring down my cost of living because I had roommates in these tiny houses that really probably no one should have lived in, but that's college. And so we lived there, and so I split the rent between 3 people my first house, and then in my senior year I moved and we had 5 people in one house, and so my rent was like less than $300. Just look at your options, maybe living off campus those last couple years if you're able to, but a part-time job can pay for things like that, whereas a work study typically isn't available for off-campus living expenses. And sometimes this work that you're doing part-time while you're in school, especially if you choose to do something in the field that you're already earning your degree, then that can benefit you on your resume and help you get that first full-time job once you graduate. If you're in high school and you already have a part-time job, smash that like button and give us a thumbs up.
And if you want more on this topic, you can watch the full video here, or you can go to my playlist down there, or to learn more about personal finance, investing, and building wealth, you can click below. And don't forget about my TikTok and Instagram at ThomasKnappFE. Find your path to financial freedom. Stay empowered, and we will see you next time.